Hey, what's up guys? This is Shredded Guitar here with a new video. So I'm going to discuss the issues and flaws with the MXR Smartgate. I have had this pedal for about 3.5 years. Well, it's most likely approximately 3 years. Because I bought this in 2013 and it has been heard on most of my guitar covers, the time that I had the PV Valve King. When I coupled it with an amp tweaker type metal before I sold it. So I have a much more professional setup at the moment. So what you're hearing is the Randall Diavolo with a clean channel, and then you're gonna hear the overdrive with a Maxon Super Tube boosted. So this is the clean channel first. I'm gonna do it without the Smartgate. The guitar is an EMG 81 and 85 equipped Jackson Rhodes with a Floyd Rose. So I'm going to do the EMG 85 first. Alright, so just to let you know, I have the MXR Smartgate set on full and high trigger, because if I don't turn on the high trigger and have it a hiss, if I put it on full, then it does the job. But if I have it on the hiss, then you're going to hear static. Now let's see what happens if I am on the distortion. Okay, there's this. And then there's the mid. It cuts right off. Here's this again. Alright, so high trigger is off. I'm on the mid. And then I'm on full. So right now you're hearing static and hiss. So I'm going to try the EMG 81 and 85 together. So here's what it is. Actually, this is what the Smartgate is on the EMG 85. Yeah, this is a thing. It cuts out the sustain, especially if it's an uncolored noise suppressor. So that is my gripe with it. The sustain cut is just the gripe that I have with Smartgate. So this is the 81 and 85 coupled. Actually, it's together. So. So that's a beautiful sustain. Now let's see it with the Smartgate on. And that's it. Yeah, that might be the longest sustain. So let's try the 81 without the Smartgate. Now that is the longest sustain that I've ever heard. Now let's see the sustain with the MXR Smartgate on EMG 81 once more. See? Sucks up the clean tone, and this is what my personal gripe is. Actually, it's my personal gripe about the Smartgate, that it sucks up the clean tone and it doesn't suppress all the noise all the way. Now, this is where I bring you to the distortion channel. So, this is the overdrive channel with a max on super tube. So I'm gonna do the dry. So I'm going dry. Let's see that. Yeah, it does a very good job cleaning out the noise, especially on the overdrive. But when I boost it with the max on super tube, this is what happens. So, all right, hold up. Okay, so the static still humming is another gripe I have with the Smartgate, because like it doesn't cut the feedback through. But it tries to cut the feedback through, but then again it sucks out the tone. So this is what it is without the Smartgate on. Like, let's imagine how much static that will be. So I'm gonna play it right now. Okay. So I'm going to turn it on without the pedal and then let it sustain. Actually, it's palm muted, so. Alright, so that is the static right now that the suppressor was supposed to cut off. So, pretty much this is my gripe right now. So my overall gripe of this noise suppressor is that it's supposed to cut off all noise, you know, like unwanted feedback, including humming, especially with like high impedance wiring, you know, like the live wire cables that I use. So pretty much this is like one of the worst noise suppressor pedals that I've ever owned. So let's see if it does a better job without the boost. So especially without the boost, there is still static. And if I have the boost on, the static, well, actually the humming becomes So, there you have it. My overall gripe with the MXR Smartgate. So, pretty much, I thought it would do good with like an internal noise suppressor with a distortion pedal, but used alone with like super high gobs of gain, this actually has to be the worst noise suppressor that I've ever owned, and I've never been much more disappointed than this. So I'm just pretty much gonna like switch it out for a better noise suppressor, either the Boss NS2 or the ISP decimator. Most probably I would go for the NS2. I'm just leaning towards noise suppressor at the moment. So ladies and gentlemen, my overall gripe with the